In this video we're going to use the nodal analysis to help plan our relief wells. In this particular workflow we are going to start off with creating a new well. We will be adding in completions into that well. We'll go ahead and create a fluid model for this particular reservoir, and then we will relate our well to our reservoir by making use of the IPR data manager. So all of these tools can be accessed through the well engineering ribbon, which in turn can be accessed either within the seismic to simulation or the reservoir and production user perspectives. So we'll firstly add in a new well, and we'll specify the total length to be 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and open up a new well section window. We'll turn our well on, and then we'll start to add in our completions. So if we go ahead and add in a casing first. So the next thing is we'll add in tubing, and we'll add in a packer, and we'll add in a perforation where there's a connection with the well and the reservoir. So we'll go ahead and create a new fluid model next, and we'll specify what the API is, what the gas SG and the water SG is, and once we've done that we can apply or OK that. So our fluid model will now be at the base of the input pane, and the next step that we can do is to open up the IPR and outflow data manager. So here we'll populate our reservoir properties, and in this instance we'll specify our reservoir pressure, we will specify our bottom hole static temperature, we'll select our fluid model, and we'll set our water cut to 0, and this is assuming that the uncontrolled well will only be producing oil. We can specify our gas to oil ratio, so this is 3,000 standard cubic feet per barrel, and then we can go ahead and open our IPR model editor. So the PI in this instance will be 16 standard barrels per day per PSI, and we will use this in combination with Vogel. So now we can go ahead and OK this and close this dialog, and then we can go ahead and run the nodal analysis. We'll need to go ahead and supply the well. We need to then specify the outlet pressure, and this is 2000 psi of water head. So then we can look at this total fluid flow for this uncontrolled well, and if we go into the sensitivities tab, we can then choose our perforation, and then we can choose a variable, in this instance our reservoir pressure, and then we can specify the range. So here we can specify our bubble point pressure, and then specify our reservoir pressure, and then specify the step or the increments in which those will be reported. So here we essentially look at how the well will flow with every 500 psi change in pressure. So once we've set these, we can go ahead and check the validity of this nodal case, and if we go into the message log, we can visualize no validation errors detected. So the next step that we can do is to run this nodal analysis simulation. So this is completed running, and now the charting becomes available. So if we select that and we choose to save this study, so now I can start to analyze these results.